Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. Got a bunch of updates for you today, including quite a bit for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So let's get right into it. All right, the first topic is probably the best Mortal Kombat animation, and even movie in terms of quality. Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge. But now we're getting a sequel. I talked about this before. Now we got a release date and a picture, a box art too. Ed Boon, Mortal Kombat Legends Battle for the Realms releases digital and physical on August 31st of 2021. Here is the box art. So we're going to be focusing on Liu Kang, and they kind of gave that a little bit of that away in the first one. And I think hopefully there's going to be more focus on Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, less than Scorpion. Sub-Zero seems to be back right there, and Raiden as well. So definitely looking forward to this. Hopefully Scorpion is still there. I would love for Scorpion is like one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat, so I would love him to be back. I don't see it as a pre-order yet, so once there is, I will definitely link that for you so you guys can check it out. But Mortal Kombat Legends Battle for the Realms. Also, the trailer is coming out next week. All right. Let's get to the other topics for today. Let's go into a little bit of Marvel. Watched a brand new trailer for Marvel Studios' ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Experience it only in theaters September 3rd. Obviously, it's about ShangChi and his father, who is played by Tony Leung. And I want to say, I'm very excited Tony Leung's getting more jobs, more business. I mean, he's already in China and doing all that, but going international and being in Marvel, congratulations, my man. I love that. I've been watching you ever since I was a kid. It's great to see Tony Leung in this, and playing, I believe, is the villain here. So I'm not knowing too much about ShangChi, but I think he's a villain. Just it plays off like he's the villain, and ShangChi is trying to, it looks just like, I mean, it's like Luke and Darth Vader or something like that, right? So it looks appealing. I'm liking the action. I'm loving the special effects and things like that. Don't know what really too much about ShangChi, but I'm really excited to see this, and hopefully I can get my kids and we can go watch it in theaters and see how they think about that. But one of the coolest things that everybody was seemingly talking about was Abomination. He's back. He's back, guys. Abomination's back from the Incredible Hulk. He was in prison. He was taken away. We never heard of him. They talked about him just a little bit in, like, I forgot which movie, but it was like in passing. But it's great to see that he's back. He even has the ears. He didn't have that fish ears on the side before, and now he does. So very much looking like his comic book counterpart from what I've researched before, because I was really into the Incredible Hulk before. So Abomination, he's in ShangChi. How big is the role? Probably not too big in terms of the scene that we saw. They probably just have a match in there, and I guess that's pretty much about it. But it's great to see that he's back in any case. All right, well, let's get into some DC. James Gunn put out this picture, or at least it's someone's picture. I guess that's the one, Spider Monkey, whatever. They put out, like, we're not going to get this scene, okay? Like, one of the biggest pet peeves is only hearing about something happen with Superman without actually seeing it. And that's just me selfishly wanting Superman in everything. Just me, unabashedly selfish, that wanting Superman in everything. So for me, that's a disappointment. Will it ruin the movie? No, it won't. But it's great to see that James Gunn posts this out, and what could possibly be a scenario where Bloodsport actually shoots Superman, and the fan utilized the BVS Henry Cavill dead and utilizing that as shot. So it really looks really cool. This will be a pretty cool scene to see one day. It's like one of those off-screen things that we wish you could have seen. This is one of them, but at least maybe this will give you an idea about that. But since we're on the Suicide Squad, we're going to talk about a little bit about this. This is coming from the Screen Rant. Apparently, the Suicide Squad director James Gunn reveals Margot Robbie didn't like Harley Quinn's rotten tattoo. So this is the actual quote where he talked about it. He's on Instagram and he's answering questions. That's why we're getting all these articles. What led to the decision of removing the rotten tattoo on Harley Quinn, and will it be addressed? You know, the rotten tattoo that's right on her cheek? Margot didn't like it, and found out I also didn't like it. So we decided just to remove it. No, it's not addressed. So it's one of those continuity things that won't be addressed, which, you know, can really irritate some fans who are like, they want everything to be perfectly connected, but a lot of times, and more frequent than not, even it happens in the Marvel Universe, these little details don't make it to the next movie, and they are never explained, because it really doesn't matter that much. It's just from one creative artist to another creative artist, and they're just bringing it over. And that would have been the same anyway when Zack Snyder was involved. He said he left it open for interpretation from another director, meaning James Wan can make his Aquaman. He purposely made the Flash prototype suit so the next Flash director, at that time Rick Famuyiwa, could have his own Flash suit design. So he left it open. He knew where it was going. That's how it was going to be. And these are certainly some of the things that was going to happen in that. So, and obviously, you know, Joker is different too, so in all three movies. But yeah, but for people who want to see that connectivity, you're not going to see it. Like, those little details will not be addressed. Something that's not being addressed and is what happened to that Batman going down on Catwoman picture, right? Zack Snyder put that out. He put Canon back then. Now it's not displayed. There's a copyright on it. Warner Brothers says this image has been removed in response to a report from a copyright holder. So obviously, probably Warner Brothers told Twitter and reported that that's a copyright thing. So Twitter took it off, you know, doing their job, essentially. But yeah, so they took that off. And we don't get to see it anymore. Now, some people had tried to reverse image. I think you can do that on your Google thing. Reverse image look, and there is not that picture anywhere. So Zack Snyder probably commissioned somebody to actually draw that, and almost in the style of Frank Miller. So, but Frank Miller didn't draw that, unless he did. Maybe, I don't know, for him. I have no idea. But it's not there anymore. They obviously took it off, which is interesting. I guess Warner Brothers is, you know, it's kind of like Disney, where if they see their characters doing something that they don't like, they tend to try to remove that, and it's for that character. Like, they won't show, you know, Mickey Mouse doing things, and they were trying to do that with Batman as well. And so they're trying to keep it clean so they can sell toys. It happens all the time in terms of Disney. But it seems like DC is trying to do that as well. Even though we already saw his dong in a comic book. You know, he has done stuff. He had sex with Barbara Gordon. And it's like, what? You know, it's like that you're picking and choosing your battles. Is the only thing I can think of. That's why they're doing this. But anyway, Zack Snyder, you know, unfortunately, it's gone now, that image. But you know what? He's still winning, though. Because another week has gone by where Army of the Dead is still #1. And, you know, of that week, of the 24th to the 30th. So, wow. Army of the Dead is still #1 on streaming. So that's great. That's great to see. You can't go wrong. I mean, it'll probably fall off in 3 and 4, but if it stays in 1, that's pretty awesome. I think that's a great holding, and it does clearly show that the Netflix has a really, really clear winner here in their hands. That's not all. Snyder Cut is finally coming to the 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray September 7th in the US. That's right. We're finally going to get it. We're finally going to get it in the United States. So September 7th. UK, you guys are all lucky. You guys got all your stuff already. It's already out, available. You probably already have it. But we're going to be getting something a little different. I think we're still going to get the same thing, but there's also something else that's coming along the way. What is that? What else is coming in here? Oh, you're going to see. Wow. The Trilogy box set. Yeah, I know. It's not a trilogy. I know it's not a trilogy at all. There's still 4 and 5 left to go, but this is what it's going to be called in the box. But it looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. You know, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Trilogy, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and a little bit more pictures from this. You get some nice little cards in there as well, some designs. These are the comic book covers that went out with certain Justice League versions. I don't know what this is. I can't really see. That's kind of interesting to see. And then you also have all the characters there, so that's really cool. Also, the box is in a clear plastic that pulls out, kind of like those DVD box sets for TV series you've seen today. I think even I think Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, they all had that similar type. So that's really cool. I'm probably going to save for that one. Oh, the words are right on the actual plastic, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Definitely to get that once it's available. It's already on Amazon that you can put on a list. But once it's available to actually pre-order and stuff, I will link that Amazon link for you. A little bit more about the content that's coming in here. Unfortunately, there is no Justice is Gray edition. Sorry, no Justice is Gray edition is going to be available on Zack Snyder's Justice League for whatever reason. The only way you can see that is on HBO Max. Another thing that will not be in there is when someone asks, will it include the deleted lines from Joker Batman conversation? And Zack Snyder says they said no. They, meaning Warner Brothers, said no. Sorry, no, not the lines that were from Joker. Unfortunately, that's not gonna be a part of it. So that sucks because it's a Snyder Cut. You think the Snyder Cut, it will be Snyder's cut, and he gets to put whatever he wants to put. But no, I mean, there's still like they're still cutting the Snyder Cut. How you like that? They're still cutting the Snyder Cut. But it still looks like it's a sick box though. So, but be sure to absolutely buy that. Support Zack Snyder's Justice League, and so we can show the new bosses Discovery that this means a lot to the fans, right? So definitely get that. It's coming out September 7th. Zack Snyder posted on Vero something a little bit extra. Not only he talked about the Snyder Cut 4K Ultra HD, and he also said this as well. Hashtag Canon. Hashtag Canon. So Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course, to him is canon. And very much trolling Warner Brothers, who were saying to him that Justice League was canon. He's like, no, mine's is canon. This is the Snyderverse is canon, absolutely. Now, what's interesting about this is that he has mentioned that for him to actually make the Snyder Cut happen and stuff, he had to agree that the Justice League version was canon. And I'm like, but he's saying that this is canon now. I'm hoping this is not just, saying, hey, this is canon. I don't care what Warner Bros. Says. I'm out of there anyway. I'm going to say this is canon. Or he's saying this is canon because there is possibly, optimistically, stuff going on over at Warner Brothers. They're saying, you know what? It's changing. Something is going to change now. Justice League is not canon. Zack Snyder's Justice League is canon. Could it be? Is this a first hint or sign that it's getting better, at least in certain parts? Maybe like Discovery is talking around and it's like, don't worry, we're gonna. I don't think they're calling him up. I don't think, but maybe in a way he's either one, pushing it that it's canon, two, he's just trolling them, or three, it's definitely moving closer to canon. I'm hoping for three, and I think you are hoping for three as well. Where can it go from here? I don't know. But interesting word that he decided to hashtag in there. And it could also be about the whole thing about, the deleting the picture of Batman and Catwoman, but he put it on the Snyder Cut, so that's rather interesting. Also, if we do get Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2 and 3, this is coming from James Lex, and he posted this picture here of Wonder Woman killing Superman, as you know, in Justice League 2, I think, where Wonder Woman has a vision, her own nightmare vision, that she kills Superman. So as confirmed by Zack Snyder via Liz Wonder, Superman was wearing the red and blue when he was killed by Wonder Woman in her vision. That's something that would be pretty sick. I don't know how she kills him, with a kryptonite sword, or it's just godly and she can hurt him. But yeah, Zack Snyder liked that, so that's really cool. So hopefully we can restore the Snyderverse, and hopefully you'll get to actually see the scene in a dream-like sequence. So that's pretty cool. Wonder Woman having her own nightmare, before she passes away. But yeah, that's awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely love this daily dose of entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, keep this hot dog light on, and I'll see you next time. Bye.